Hello everybody, welcome to Tennessee Titans franchise, the first video after we've hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys all. Moving on from that, because that's not all I want to talk about here in this video. We've got players ready to negotiate. We've got to pick our regional focus scouts and scouting. One huge thing is we have a breakout DB, and then we can look at the weekly awards. Last week, Roger McCreary went off, and that would be who I would guess has that breakout challenge. We'll hold off on that and go through weekly strategy first. And player health, if you guys don't know, I'm on half pads and split. I don't know why. My brain's gonna be mumble jumble this whole episode. I can already tell you. We probably want to do the medium pass defensively. We'll try to just counter the blitz, and same thing over here with half pads and split. Now it wasn't before. No sacks allowed for the head coach challenge. Offensive coordinator 300 plus offensive yards. Defensive coordinator, we're going to try to allow 24 points or less, and then 1 interception for our weekly game plan. Now I'm going to do wide receiver attack drills with both Schillinger and Chuck Downing. I'll start with Chuck. 22,000 might be the highest score I've gotten in this. So 22,000, and we get gold for the rookie receiver Chuck Downing. Nothing special for Chuck Downing. We'll head into the same drill for the tight end. Final rep here on wide receiver battle for the rookie tight end Schillinger. We get gold and just 750 XP. No dev trade upgrade, which is fine. We'll start training and I'll see if we have any players to upgrade. We get to upgrade Chuck Downing here, which if I'm correct, I think he just needs better route running. He does. Short route in specific, especially with how he's going to be playing. And so we'll go with the slot upgrade. He's up to a 76 overall now. Short route goes up 2 and medium route goes up 1. And it's 74, 74, 74 for all of his route running, which is really good. Blake Freeland, our starting right tackle today. We will make sure that he's good at run block power, and pass block power could be better. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade power for him. If he gets anything power related, it will pretty much help. We nearly have $140 million left, and we have big contracts like Jonathan Allen, Jalen Petrie, Amani Hooker, so both of our safeties. And then obviously Traylon Burks, Chigakonkwo, Shaq Griffin, Roger McCreary, Jordan Love, KJ Hamler, Bobby Brown, and just like a few other names, and Levante David being one of them. Kind of go down the line. We'll have to accept Peter Skronsky's 5th-year option when that comes up. Very steep free agency ahead of us, and I don't know who will keep it and who will go, or who will leave us. It's going to be a tough process. Deal I wouldn't mind getting done right now is Roger McCreary extended for the next 4 years, $2 million on the salary, and then a signing bonus anywhere from $1.7 million. So this offer is perfect, and Roger McCreary is back for the next 4 years. We'll hold off on any other any sort of extensions. So we'll do safety here for the Southeast, where the strengths are free safety and cornerback. We already have scouts on that. D end on this one as well, or on Northeast, as long as that continues to be a strength of the class, as long as it's scouted. We'll continue to just work on the things that we need: left tackle and defensive tackle, right tackle and left tackle, and quarterback. So I'm not really interested in getting like certain players at certain positions. It's more just find the best players in the class and pick them. Roger McCreary says, "Coach, I want to say I really like the defensive schemes we've been running recently. I don't know why. Last week was the best game I played all year. I feel like I'm finally figuring things out, another game like last week, and man, I feel like I've arrived." So 1 interception for fumble TFL sacks for Roger McCreary will unlock star development for him, be a big help for us, and help him develop in the long run, especially after a nice contract extension for him. Here we are in Nashville with a division showdown. Trevor Lawrence has come out firing. Last week threw for 5 touchdowns on just 20 completions, only 5 incompletions all night long for him. Doesn't quite break the 200 mark, but goddamn close. Reynolds here to highlight on the offense, and we've got a great linebacking core and everything on the defense. Let's get going. I'm hyped up. We saw Trevor Lawrence's beautiful performance last week, and the week before that threw for a lot of yards and still had 3 touchdowns. So he's had a very good opening 2 games this season. We should be scared at what he's capable of here today. He has, like I mentioned, opened up the season great, and I'm not really a fan of figuring out what the rest of this team and Travis Etienne is going to be up to. Aziz Al-Shaair trying to get out there, and he eventually makes the tackle towards the end. But this is going to be a struggle bus today, I can already tell. 2nd and 4 now. Where will Trevor Lawrence want to go with the ball? Maybe to the open receiver in the flat. Ends up being Evan Ingram. He's good for 7 yards. 1st and 10, empty backfield. Trevor Lawrence towards Joseph Klein immediately, who I was using on that play. It wasn't very nice from Trevor Lawrence. It was a good throw, a good read, getting us off balance. We'll try to stuff the line here, make sure we can bring everybody up and try to, I don't know, get the run as ETN fumbles the ball. He's back there. The offensive line falls on it, but it's a fumble from ETN. Maybe something we can attack here today. Jeffrey Simmons in the zone for the second straight week, and they'll go for ETN, who's good for a yard. Joseph Klein on a quick tackle. Jeffrey Simmons in this defense can't allow 20 yards. We'll try to go get ETN out of bounds. That's definitely unnecessary roughness from Roger McCreary, but hey, I don't care. Oh, wow. The game's going to lag a little bit. Sick. What a punt. Oh my goodness. I was just drinking my mint Celsius. They got us down on the 1. Will Levis will come out leading us as our starter today. It has been Jordan Love recently, but it isn't today. And Reynolds gets us out of a tough spot. He's good for 11 yards on his first carry. My opinion, this is a perfect time for a little play action. And if we can get KJ Hamler let out there, we can't. 0-1 to start the game for Will Levis. We'll run towards the rookie Stevenson and Peter Skoronski, probably our two better linemen in the run, and Jalen Reynolds is good for another few yards. He's just helping us inch closer to that first down mark where we're going to try to get to. This one will just go inside shade. How is this possible? This is the most bull crap thing I have seen in a while from this game. Inside leverage, everything goes to Chuck Downing here. He is clear. There is separation, and then Chuck Downing looks away from the ball, and Aluakon doesn't even touch the ball, but it gets batted away right there. It's saying it probably bounced off the back of Chuck Downing. Just a very stupid overall play. And this one will be a run. We'll try to get out to ETN, and he's good for nothing. 2nd and 10 now. It'll be a screen play, or what was supposed to be, but our defensive line is too busy getting after the quarterback. Love to see that for sure. We need to use Roger McCreary here. I'm trying to get that interception, like a well-wanted and needed interception. This one out of bounds. It's a quick 3 and out. Jalen Petrie and our defense is playing great football. Injury timeout. Joseph Klein will be sidelined, maybe for the next defensive drive or something along those lines. We need to get this run game going. Jalen Reynolds, we don't have some D lineman with inside stuff. Reynolds, I was trying to get outside with, and that could have been a big run, but it wasn't. Last week, just 13 of 58 and 1 touchdown against DeForest Buckner and that Colts defensive front. Wasn't a great showing from him because of that strong D line. They were able to hold Reynolds to a minimum. We've seen him explode here in this series, but can't figure it out in these last 2 plays. We'll have all of our tight ends in the game now, and we'll just go for the open guy, and that's Chigakonkwo underneath, and we'll get the yardage needed, and we'll keep it kind of conservative here, keep it on the ground until we have to throw it in situations like that. And I know I just called the pass play, but we're going to audible to the run as it just looks way too open. Jalen Reynolds, and nope. Bad block from our center, and my game's already hitching. I'm going to kill myself. 2nd and 9. Just have to make the right reads here, and we'll go for Reynolds, who does a great job catching that one. We keep upgrading receiving and power back for him, and it just works out. Every time he gets himself into a situation where you think it might not help or it might just affect him, it sucks. But Reynolds, we trust him with the ball. 4th and inches. I would like to get him back in the backfield. Maybe mock up a little bit of a screen, a play that works almost 100% of the time for us. And he gets space to the outside, trying to beat Trayvon Walker. He's too good of an athlete to beat, though. We'll go with like a 4 verts look here and just look for a receiver pretty quick. And nope, we are sacked somehow. Okay, Jonathan Allen, or Josh Allen, not Jonathan. That is pretty annoying. We'll go for Chuck Downing. Nope, it's not perfect accuracy, you dip. At this point, we're just looking to get back into the to field goal range. We'll just go for, and it's poor accuracy on the run. What a way to end the drive. This is most likely going to be a run. We'll try to get after it here. They are pretty close to the line, meaning they're probably going to go for like an 80-something yard touchdown. Doesn't really end up happening, and I don't know how it would be an 80. It would be a 95-yard touchdown if you mathematically want to do it. It's just how the CPU works, so you can't get him in the backfield. 1st and 10. This one out to the flat. ETN try to attack his ball security today, as he's already fumbled once, and we're trying to shake it loose again. And this one targeted towards the sideline. You've got to be kidding. What? Madden sucks. 1st and 10, looking like a run. It is, and Joseph Klein just takes the worst possible angle. Petrie gets out there. Joseph Klein gets his tackle broken. Oh my god, ETN is killing us right now. I think that's been the story 1 or 2 times. We have a tough division opponent in the Jags, and we have not figured out a way to stop them. We know who they like to use, we know who they do use, and it's Jeffrey Simmons in the backfield making a great play. Loss of 3. And Christian Kirk in motion, and it's Jeffrey Simmons in the backfield too, back-to-back. Great plays. His X factor is lit up. We're living in Trevor Lawrence's head right now, but ETN, oh man, he just seems to be a problem today, and not much we can do about that problem. And who is it? It's Jonathan Allen this time. Still looks like they might be in field goal range though. Not an easy field goal by any stretch of the imagination, but this one is going to be up and good. It'll be 3-0, Jacksonville on top first. I'm not running against this front. We will just audible back to a pass, and we'll look for KJ Hamler. For some reason, Will Levis decides to say, hey, I'm going to skirt back on my back foot for no reasons. For no reason. Not no reasons, plural. It's just reason. And we'll roll out, and we'll try to get KJ Hamler. It's thrown behind him. I hate Will Levis, man. Every time he gets the start, he sucks, but every time he comes off the bench, he looks like goddamn Jesus. 3rd and 10. This one, he's bumped. Why is our player bumped, man? I hate this game. He was going to find his way open. I pass led up the field a tad. That way he can find some space above the linebackers. My game continues to hitch. I'm literally going to like throw my computer out a window. What is this? Why do you slow down? This game is so fucking rigged. I can't. We're making all the right reads on offense. It's just the execution that really sucks and really has sucked here today. We'll try to just keep our praises up. Go for Trevor Lawrence. Wipe him out. Break his ankles. Whatever you need to do. Step on his knee. Get him paralyzed. Whatever we need to do to take the good players out of this game, we're gonna try, because honestly, they are a pain to deal with. As we'll try to get some pressure on Trevor Lawrence. 3rd and 3. McCreary in with the pressure. Couldn't get the sack though. We had him on a nickel blitz, and I was going to user him. Trevor Lawrence is just too damn good and has a good weapon in Calvin Ridley, who gets up the field in a hurry there. So that's a little unfortunate. Course, obviously you don't like to see us get beat, and Allen is in the backfield immediately, and it is a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. We can't stay in this defensive formation all day, and Roger McCreary and Joseph Klein gonna combine on the tackle. 3rd and 2. We'll look for McCreary to come in and make a difference. Can't. Harold Landry will have to off the line, and our rookie corner in on that one as well. 1st and 10. We'll try to get over to ETN. Can't. Bad angles all around. ETN uses his speed, beats everyone up the sideline. Touchdown, Travis Etienne. It's a travesty. No matter how good the box looks, we're gonna have to just run it. Andre Sisco somehow is superstar X factor, and Reynolds trying to break tackles and just get loose. He can't. Weird defense or weird offensive play we've got going here. Just gonna try to shoot guys up the field to see what we can get. Roll out, and I'd like to make this throw to KJ Hamler. It is behind him, has speed, has a juke, tries to get past, can't. 4 of 11, 65 yards. Will Levis not starting this game off perfect, but makes a good play there. Snap this one and go pretty quick, and we'll look for the tight end Carlos Diaz, who really hasn't been active this year. Been mostly Chigakonkwo, and Schillinger gets some looks. And we'll just find the open receiver again. Chuck Downing up the field. Good change of direction to work up the field. 6 of 13, 87. Will Levis putting things together on this drive. For sure, looks a lot better than he did. Game is a little slow to get out of that one. Clyde Claxton and KJ Hamler could work together if pressure doesn't get in quick enough. And nothing really going. We'll throw this one away. I like this play. We'll go with Reynolds. Try to get to the outside. He just uses his speed to straight up beat defenders. I tried to throw the screen, I'm going to be honest. Just didn't really initiate because Madden's just butt cheeks. So we'll try our best to work on that in the future. Try to find the right guys. But 3rd and 7, I'm fine coming away with just simple points here. That way I'm just going to throw it away. That way nothing really happens. Trayvon Walker goes down with an injury, but I'm fine taking 3 away from this drive. Just put some points up on the board. It's an overall morale booster. It's just everything that we worked for. We're just going to see the results in points. No, we're not. I missed the fucking field goal. My brain's delayed. I'm stupid. 1st and 10. And what will happen? It'll be Jeffrey Simmons in the backfield. He looks like he did back in year number 1. It's amazing to see how he's doing. 2nd and 14. Roger McCreary. That's not his responsibility. That's okay. As long as we can get Roger McCreary something by the end of the day, that's all I'm really looking for. We'll work with a nickel blitz here, play a little bit of some man coverage, and McCreary's in. He has the pressure on the quarterback hit, and that's a good play on third down anyways, regardless of challenge or not. Almost got the sack to get himself not superstar, just star dev. Now this drive, we have to focus on the pass. We can't just let things happen over top. Try to get this one back towards Chuck Downing needs to slow down there, sit in the zone, because we're not going to have all day in the pocket. I think that was a pretty good throw from Will Levis overall, though. I'm not going to lie. It was good by him to get that one out, rolling towards, oh, man, just moving around the pocket. I don't trust our O-line at all, and that's kind of why I'm kind of paranoid, if you will. We'll work with Hamler. Can't get it over 33. Deshaun Elliott, maybe. Good play by the Jags. This is killing me right now. And 25's around the corner and jukes out the kicker. They have great field position. Oh, man. Nothing we can do right now is working. 1st and 10. McCreary has a clear lane to the quarterback. We're going to have to keep using that play, man. Roger McCreary is coming in unblocked through the middle of the field. It just works time after time. And I don't know where he is on this one. I don't think we'll use it. But clock is ticking. And no, Joseph Klein almost there. And Christian Kirk turns into beast mode. He's getting up the field through contact, through everything. Clock continues to run, though. That is a problem. They do use a timeout. 1st and 10. Roger McCreary into the backfield. Sack for Roger McCreary. Couldn't come at a more crucial time either. Doesn't force him out of field goal range or anything. It just kind of works. And that play is nice to have in our back pocket. We can have a free blitzer pretty much whenever. And this one, threading the seam, threading the needle. Oh, that's annoying. They just get that all back in one play. Just clearing the seam there. Not what I like to see. This is unfortunate. We have pretty much thrown this first half in a dumpster. The only bright spot we have out of this is Roger McCreary possibly gets that star development. So ETN goes down, 2 seconds left. They'll take their points up on the... But I said maybe because Madden glitches out sometimes and actually doesn't even initiate these challenges, and they kind of come away and they're like, sorry, you didn't get it. I'm going to give it to him anyways. Like, if that happens, if there's a bug. I haven't ran into it this year, but we'll head to the halftime report. Sorry, shuffling on Spotify. Missed a matchup or two, but this is one of them. 17-3. Seahawks seem to be dominating and starting off the season great at 2-0. Last matchup we'll look at here is Las Vegas and Dallas. Fun little dry state matchup. Devontae Adams leading the Raiders in receiving, and Lindsay, the quarterback, 10 of 13, 100 and a touchdown to lead the 1-1 Raiders to a lead over the Dallas Cowgirls. We come out with 0 momentum, a 13-point deficit, and empty backfield. Not a great start for us, but we'll just go for the rookie tight end Schillinger in space. Bowling forward, fights for yards. He's good for 8. Nice impact play there from the rookie, trying to get us back into this game. Reynolds is good for the first down. Need to run it with him a little bit more. 1st and 10. If that defensive lineman who doesn't work up the field, it's Chuck Downing quickly, giving them a little taste of their own medicine, working that seam just a little earlier than they did it. But Chuck Downing, good for a huge gain. Reynolds will get it on the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Skoronski get the block. Reynolds good for the touchdown, 13 yards out. Jalen Reynolds, a rushing touchdown, caps off this drive perfectly. This PAT is going to be up and good. Don't worry. No misses here. What a way to rifle out of the halftime. Go down the field, march down in 4 plays, score a touchdown. That's just great football. Trevor Lawrence and ETN obviously back out onto the field. I don't want to see this be a run play because ETN has proven to be very hard to stop. He's good for only 3 yards. Seems to be a common theme for him, actually. He's been held to just 3 yards multiple times here today, and breaks off a pretty big one that kind of makes up for it every here and there. So still got to worry about that as we focused on the outside run here for the second half. And Klein not going to be able to get to Christian Kirk. Just had to cover 2 routes and do our best. 1st and 10 could be a run for sure, and we're going to have to watch out for that. It is a run pass option that ends up being a pass for 3 yards. We are probably one of, if not the worst defense against the pass this year, this season so far. And no illegal contact. I don't want to draw any of that. 1st and 10, they get the line to gain. Christian Kirk on a nice reception, nice little out. 4 receptions, 41 yards for him on the day. He's having an okay game. He's been a reliable piece for this Jags offense. In this one, another run pass option, and it's rifled right there. Good separation from Kirk on Roger McCreary immediately. 1st and 10, we have to watch for these run pass options, these quick strikes. Not so quick here, but just another strike. Christian Kirk down the field, major yardage on this drive for Christian Kirk. Seems to be part of the halftime plan to get the ball to that guy, and I don't blame him. He's separating well. He's making nice breaks. He's working the field well through these zones and whatnot, and we're going to try to play some good coverage. This is Brenton Strange. We've had some nightmares about him. 2nd and 2. And we'll try to put some pressure on Trevor Lawrence. It's the only way we seem to win this game, as the ball is up in the air. Roger McCreary will take credit for a pass defended there, but it looked more like a drop to me. 3rd and 2, they have a man in motion. We're not falling for it. We're going for the run, and they will be stopped. 4th and 1, down on the 11. Will they bring the offense back out? They're going to take their points. It will stretch it to a 2-possession lead instead of just the 1-possession lead they currently have, which I don't mind going for it in this situation, but I also like the safe route here, going with the field goal, making it 16-7. We'll get the ball back. We'll start this drive off with a quick, nice little run. Reynolds can't get past Griffith. We'll have the offensive line slide left, considering that's where literally everything is going. Reynolds does actually bring that one in on Joseph Osai, but not really anything to talk about there. Nothing really special on that play. I'm going to try to draw a player downfield with Schillinger, as long as he can just like maybe break free, get some yardage. We'll go for Reynolds. It's over the top. He has it in his hands. He'll get out of bounds. 10-22. Will Levis delivers an absolute rifle to Reynolds, who broke free of the linebacker and just got up the field in a hurry. We'll go right back to Reynolds, this time in the run game, and just try to work him in, as he's been not a non-factor today, just not as effective as we'd like. As you guys can see, we're seeing a lot less of Treylon Burks, and we give Chigakonkwo a nice opportunity after the catch, throwing it a little lower, works around a linebacker. That's his 2nd catch. We're seeing a lot less of Treylon Burks, and it's actually working out kind of well. We haven't really seen him a whole lot, and that is on purpose. And we'll go for the rookie Chuck Downing, who's working on Cam Dantzler, who's locked down. 2nd and 10, we'll run left side. Skoronski works it, and that's 5 yards for Reynolds. I trust Reynolds too much. He's probably not going to get the line to gain, but hey, he'll get a touchdown, maybe. Nope, not working there. Shaq Booth, the rookie right guard, goes down on the play. Not what we like to see. He's been a crucial part of this offensive line's improvement. So last thing we really want to see, and last thing I want to see here, is play action. So we'll just straight up run it and hope that that doesn't happen, but it does. 2nd and goal, we will go ahead and just use Reynolds, who will work it in. Weak box. You can't just rush for and leave the backfield open like that. Bruce Sternum for Shaq Booth. He'll be out, and and Bellamy will come in. The PAT probably up and good. I don't want to jinx myself. I might have. Nope, this one is still good. It's 14-16. We've gone down back-to-back drives, getting touchdowns, figuring out this defense slowly. The Jacksonville scheme is no longer working against our offense, but their offense is dominating our defense. Something we got to step up on, especially their pass game. 1st and 10, they will stick with the run, as Aziz Al-Shaair will direct him elsewhere. Ingram helps with a nice little push in the back. ETN's up for 8 yards. 2nd and 2, we'll look to put a little bit of some pressure on the quarterback, and it works. It's a forced fumble. Can we get it? Please, we do. We get it, and it is who? Roger McCreary, Harold Landry, one of the two, gets that one, gets on top of it. Crucial mistake for the veteran at this point, Trevor Lawrence. You don't want to see that from someone that's been on your team for a while, someone that works with the rest of your offense. This is just not a way to go about it. This is ridiculous. We'll go to the rookie tight end. Can't get it. Thrown a little behind him. 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We will step back to pass this one. And this one intercepted. That's just bad playmaking by me. Bad, whatever you want to call it. It was just bad. All right, Tyson Campbell has too much speed. He'll break away and have the touchdown. Oh, that hurts a lot. That hurts so much. Well, that kills me. Emmanuel Judge might just break free. He's got space, but number 11 is able to get him from behind. That's a little annoying. We had some nice space there. We are out to the 48, though. Love to see that. We'll give it to Jalen Reynolds, probably the most trusted hands on this offense by far. Skoronski, key block up the field. Reynolds good for a few yards. I'm going to show Will Levis that we have a little bit of confidence in him going right back to this area. This one is just a high throw for Treylon Burks. That one's just out of reach. We need to let Will Levis know that we have the confidence in him And what the hell is Skoronski doing, man? What the fuck? We get the ball. Skoronski needs to go up and make this block. It's a huge play if he doesn't. Just runs to the sideline. Madden, you suck balls. Snap this ball here. Look for, I don't know, certain someone. Go for, was that Sean Chambers? No, that was Traylon Burks. We tried for him. 4th and 2. We'll have to take our points here. Missed opportunity on a 4th down. It's just not going to happen for me. We got time left in the 4th. We're going to have to make plays on defense. We do make it a 1-possession game, maybe? I think we do. We do. It is just a 6-point game, but like I mentioned, we have to come out here and start making plays on defense, and Jeffrey Simmons got the memo. He's in the backfield. Loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 13. I don't like how weak we are against the run at this point. This one just thrown out to the flat. Our corners are just oh my god, what are they doing? Never calling cover, or not cover one. I'm never calling man coverage again. Another loss of 3. Simmons has lived in the backfield today, having a career performance. 2nd and 13. This one outside. Christian Kirk, just hard to tackle in general. Moves after the ball's caught. It's just tough. As a user, to try to anticipate a computer, it gets tough, all right? Believe me. Come into the game, sure, you guys are gonna say, I play, and I don't do that. Well, I do, all right? I'm not good. Next gen, this is my first year on next gen. We play way too bad coverage, man. What the hell are we doing? This one is gonna be a run, and it's like 3 guys combining for a TFL. We need to stop. We need to stop here. 2nd and 11, and this one, just a nice quick little out. He's down. 3rd and 2. We are getting killed. We don't know how to play cover. We don't know how to play cover. I don't know how to talk, and our defense doesn't know how to cover the pass. They don't understand that you actually can guard a defense. I don't know why I called the timeout. Impulsive decision. Sack. Loss. We'll get the punt. Oh my goodness. A lot going on. A lot happening. Somehow, some way, we end up getting a chance. Wow, this punt's gonna be good. Dang it. We're gonna be down on the 7. 1st and 10. 5 minutes left. Down on our own 7. Like I had just mentioned, Skoronski can't get upfield fast enough, but 2nd and 3. 7-yard gain on just our first run. Happy with that for sure. We'll go right back to it. Use Reynolds. Try to get outside just a tad. Maybe work in. I believe that might be the C gap. Skoronski, make a block, dumbass. This isn't quite the game, but it is a very important 3rd down, and we'll try to run it. And of course, Madden's just not going to let me get it. Josh Allen, Alua Khan, the 2 guys with, why would we punt, you dip? I'm not punting. It's not happening. It's not in my blood here. I want a screen, actually. Give me a freaking screen pass. They work 95% of the time. And is that Tyler Lacey? Who the hell? Might be Devon Hamilton. They read it. Of course, the one time we need it to work. Madden is uneffing believable. They are quite literally the worst company to ever make a fucking game. Try to make it realistic and play the game. I can't believe this game is considered polished and ready to go out and out route. What are we doing? Amani Hooker, you are literally sitting down in the back of the end zone on the back pylon. The cushion is insane in that spot. Sure, Ian, don't go for on 4th down there. It's the game. I'm not going to let them get the ball back with how good their offense has been. I'm going to defend that play call all day long, and I thought that one was somehow going to be caught. I was going to actually cry. Judge, another huge return, and he's up to the 39, tripped 1 time. That'll be enough to stop the whole return. We'll just hang it all out now. Try to go for Schillinger. That one's just throwing poor accuracy. God damn it. I know the chances of winning this game is pretty much gone, right? But like this, I'm not dealing with this. Poor accuracy. Every throw is not fun to deal with. We'll call the go on this one. Try to get out. We'll go for Traylon Burks. Come back to the ball, you dip. Gets there. 1st and 10. Good for him. I'm not applauding or anything because, well, game's pretty much over, and we need a freaking miracle. They read the screen barely. We're going to get right back up the field. Great play there from number 58. Might be Joseph Osai. Making a good play and effort on that. Can we snap the ball, please? Try to work. Nope, that's inaccurate. Why? Just because? With a good quarterback, I think we have a chance to win this game. We're going for Chuck Downing here. If that safety shades the other way, he didn't. Going right back to the running back, who's supposedly supposed to have speed. He doesn't. It's actually annoying because he's actually supposed to have speed to just beat people. And this one, Chuck Downing had hands on it. I'm not going to call that a drop. It's just a contested catch that didn't go his way. Well, this stinks. We have Carlos Diaz, who would absolutely kill the seam in this situation. This one's going to be picked off. Nope, not quite. Crowd is silenced. We have lost this football game, and to seal it off. We can't even tackle the running back. The bowling ball of a running back this is. 2nd and 2. We'll try to just gun after the run. That's all we can do at this point. Maybe force a turnover, get an onside, get a miracle. It's not going to happen. It's Madden. So the chances in real life are all really low. And then you bring Madden into the equation here, and it's impossible. If we had a good quarterback, we probably still don't win this game, but we at least have a better chance, and that's dropped. That's a drop. Stupid idiot. We'll snap this football, and we'll go for this. It's going to be batted down and away. Not an accurate or good throw anyways. Shouldn't say that. It was an accurate throw. It just wasn't the right read. And this, Andre Cisco, man. He's not this good. God damn it. He's not him. This game is literally sucking Andre Cisco off. And nope. Okay. Cool. Love that. Sick. Neil, that's the final play of the game. Trevor Lawrence has ended it. 29-17, another crushing loss, and our defense just continues to be the worst on the in the league for sure. We can't stop anything, anyone, anywhere. If we had a freaking someone could roll a toy car, one of those little Hot Wheels, they can roll that. It gets past all 11 of our defensive players. It's stupid. All things considered, Will Levis did look bad, but not worse than Jordan Love. He has just as many inaccurate throws. It's just part of Madden right now. I don't know why. I do have the accuracy slider pretty low, but 15 of 41 is just ridiculous. Near 250 yards. He had a good day. Might have had a touchdown, but that interception as well was just my fault. It's not like crazy, but we just don't have a quarterback right now. Like in my eyes, you look at the series, we just don't have a quarterback. All right, Will Levis, if he's up to a 76 overall, even by the end of this year, he's already 26 or so. He's going to be done developing when he's at a 79. It's not like worth. Jalen Reynolds, on the other hand, 20 attempts, 92 yards, 4.6 on average with 2 touchdowns, 0 fumbles, and no broken tackles this time around. I will switch around some sliders for sure. And he was our leading receiver by far. Chuck Downing did have that chunk play of 41 yards, then went for 20 the other. Traylon Burks was involved. We get the ball around to our players, but we just don't really have a definitive weapon other than Jalen Reynolds. I'd like for one of our tight ends to really come into his own, whether it's Chikonkwo or Schillinger or even Carlos Diaz. He got open, he gets open. Good at that. Defensively, though, TFLs has to be talked about. Jeffrey Simmons, a record-setting game, probably. 9 TFLs is actually insane. He was involved on 9 TFLs. 4 of them were solo, but 5 of them were like assisted. So he was at least in the backfield 9 times to stop that run. Levante David got back there quite often. Same with Allen. Same with McCreary, man. He was working today. 1.5 sacks, 2 TFLs, no interceptions, nothing like that. No forced fumbles. So it is a little annoying, but Roger McCreary should go up to star dev. That's the only good thing out of today for sure. So we'll see what comes of it. It wasn't a great day. Overall, you can take some things out of it and you can like whatever, but it's not something to look back and study film and say, hey, what did we do right? It wasn't one of those games where we could pick apart and learn from and get better from. It's one of those where we can just eliminate a little bit more things and start to work out the kinks and just I don't know. We better start winning soon though. Thinking about it, when we came out of the half, we started throwing the ball really well, and when it was accurate throws, we were moving the ball like crazy. So that being said, it gives us an opportunity to think about, do we trade for a quarterback? Like, I'm thinking about it right now. I said we need to start winning. We've got money right now. I don't understand why we don't, like, at least shop, you know? Roger McCreary says, Coach, I've put in a lot of work this year, and I'm finally starting to see the results on the field. I appreciate you putting my talent to good use. Roger McCreary is a star development player now. Oh, man. It doesn't get any easier. We're going against the 3-0 Kansas City Chiefs, 87 overall team. We'll have a quarterback 1 check-in, upgrade players. I guess we can do that in this episode, but I don't know. We are in such a loss right now for everything. Roger McCreary has 3 upgrades. Are you joking me? Give me all of it. Ratings, everything's pretty balanced for him. I'd like to get slot up because that's just where he plays. And what does he do? He goes up awareness catching, +2 man coverage, +1 zone. We'll do 1 more for slot, and I'm sure his man coverage will be up quite a bit here. +2 man, +1 press. And then that being said, next thing we'll do is zone. Try to make him as well-rounded as we can. He's up to an 81 overall star development player, +1 zone, +2 awareness. He's only getting better. He has a lot to offer. All right, now with that star development at just 25 years old, the cornerback out of Auburn, despite the ass face scan, it looks great. He's on pace to be amazing for us at a rate that is good. He is developed. He has now star development, which will only boost that development speed. Very well rounded. He'll be a very nice asset for us for the upcoming 4 years of his contract. So we signed him on, and just like that, star dev is his, and he will be cooking it up. We are doing a great job, in my opinion, developing the team and keeping our pillars, but we need to do better. All right, we need key players. Trading is still in the options here at week 4, still in the cards for sure. So that'll be all. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please go down, leave a like, go down, subscribe, go watch any of the past content on the channel. It's me guaranteeing you will enjoy all the past content on the channel. That'll be all. See you guys next time. Deuces.